Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So off we go then. And here's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Oh, Rummenigge! Well, they've got it again. Gullit. Veron. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Vieira. Oh, it's come loose.
Paris Saint-Germain have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Cantona. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That pass isn't the best. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gullit. Cantona. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. David Villa. And through to the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Costa Curta. Looking for the run. He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Messi. Always onto this. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? That's another chance. In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cantona chasing after it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Messi. David Villa. Oh, what a... Hits one! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Le numéro 8.
And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to...
Real chance! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Rijkaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. Eto'o. And he was alert to it. Messi. Cantona. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! And that should get the job done.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Pirlo. And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Gullit. Now that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Here's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Dink through, he's got away. Rijkaard. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Looks to clip it forward. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
David Villa. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Eto! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Stood up well to him there.
Vieira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ronaldinho. Cantona. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Araujo. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. David Villa. Ronaldinho. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun this chance!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ronaldinho. David Villa. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
There's the shot! Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's Eto! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
Hits one! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Ronaldinho. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's managed to get from Messi! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bale, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi, that's a sharp pass. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop...
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Opts to play it back. Costa Curta. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Cantona very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Moved on forwards. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldinho. Messi looking to add to his goal. Here's Vieira. Bastoni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Ronaldinho.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Big chance! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. Gavi. Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Looks to go up and over. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi plays it short. And he's cut it out. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's in. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now that's well seen too. Mbappe, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Picked out, decent hit! And he's straight offside. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland is onto this. Araujo cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Long ball looking to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the right. He is through here. Vieira. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Yeah, that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Haaland, and he welcomes it in. Tomori cuts it out. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's picked his way through. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he latch on to this? Gavi. He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Keeper has taken decisive action.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's tidy. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Casillas somehow saves it. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Keeper's ball. There is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
And if you do have
the half-time score,
please take some
1-0.
time out to give your support to our
Yeah, you don't get any
stadium
points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the finish! Cleared without complication. Bastoni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now there's David Villa! Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Done delicately. Well read, nice interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
But they've got it again. Messi. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Played into space out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. Works it forward. Bastoni. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gavi.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Alexander-Arnold. And a header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Shot could be on. Messi. And the shot! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. And that, for me, should be decisive.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well,
Please
Peter,
take this
I really
opportunity to
couldn't
pay
see
a
what
visit
this
to our-
team...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Messi. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was alert to it. It's a good spell of possession. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Vieira. He's looking for the runner here. Neymar. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. He's found a way through. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. Byrne gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, important interception. Flamengo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That's going to go a long way. Gavi. Oh, sweet feet. Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. And it's Vieira. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Batistuta. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cantona. Vieira. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Messi. Batistuta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Batistuta, real chance! Goal! Flamengo! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi. Casemiro. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that would have been some goal.
Mohamed Salah can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substituição em andamento.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you...
And the shot! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short, and here's Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Gavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Gavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. That has been cut short. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Perfectly measured that. Oh, quality clearly deserved. Oh, given away. Done delicately. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Deftly away.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Griezmann. Haaland. He can get that clear. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bastoni attempts a clearance. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Griezmann. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mbappe. Messi. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Messi. Quality ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, played right into his path. And that was very necessary. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
Teremos uma substituição.
Costa Curta. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well, they've got it again. Vieira. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Can he spark a counter here? Haaland. Messi. Vieira. And it's Schneider. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's got away. Oh, Schneider! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90. Oh, shooting chance! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. Cantona! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal finding themselves... And the shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. David Villa. Cantona. He's played him through. Manchester United have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, sweet feet. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. David Villa. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And he goes cross-field. Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide. Ronaldinho. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
30 minutes gone. Ronaldinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cantona goes steaming forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi. David Villa. Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Messi. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bastoni. Gently done. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Messi. Messi, distributed tidily. And he was quick to react. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's gone loose. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He could be in here. This one. Ronaldinho hits one. Sticks it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Ronaldinho. David Villa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Teve uma assistência de 72.306 espectadores.
Well read, nice interception. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Mbappe. Vieira. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now, can he find a finish? Neymar. Yamal. Bastoni. Cantona is having the time of his life here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Ronaldinho. And Araujo. Well timed, excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cleared without complication. And it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho. Vieira. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Cristiano Ronaldo. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. It's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. He's cut it out. Araujo gets it clear.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is that. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Great hit! That's another chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Ronaldinho.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Great ball, and he's in here. Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta, and he's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, played right into his path. Bale, he's got away. He is just caressing the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. Cantona. Real chance! Driven forward. Hullet is herring after that one. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Maldini. Could move up a gear here. Looking tidy in possession here. Bastoni calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No goals as yet. Ronaldinho. Cantona. Manchester United finding their passes. And it's Hullet. And the shot!
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Ronaldinho very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bale. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he's only too happy to take that back. Drive, shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught now. It's one!
Added time.
Bale, very much a man of this moment.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aim forwards. That is good alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe, he's had a shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure.
Mbappe! He has done it!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Nice interception, well timed.
The attendance for this match was
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's just a little long. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Hullet. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Batistuta gives it back.
Really got in his face, though, and it was well played.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Cantona. Number 6, Batistuta. Coming on the field,
Messi.
Number 10, David Villa. Number 19.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Number 15,
There's the shot! They've scored! AC Milan are all square.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Forwards and with intent. David Villa. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And they're on him in a flash. And that's been intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Added minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. David Villa. Now he's off and running. And it's Nedved. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram promptly on. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Amiens with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Platini. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's gone forward. He won't be happy with that one. Bastoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Hullet. Well, they can break here. He's had it taken off him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Platini. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is... And the shot! Distributed tidily. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Amiens!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's picked his way through. Platini has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Amiens have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And it's Thuram. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Changement en cours.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Amiens shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. to go! Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Manchester United have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Son Heung-min. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. And here's Bellingham. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he get onto this? Vieira. Picked out brilliantly. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Amiel looking to pass their way through. That's played into space. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Hullet. Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Cantona. David Villa. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho. David Villa! Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Son Heung-min, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi. David Villa. Cantona. And the finish! Amiel trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get...
It's Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cantona, nice physical challenge. Amiel appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Son Heung-min. 60 minutes played. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header! decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Changement. Le numéro 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Messi. À leur place, le numéro 17. Le numéro 9.
Szoboszlai has been caught there, it's a foul. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Szoboszlai. Platini. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And he's managed to get rid. Platini. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Araujo makes the interception. Cantona. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Veron. Rijkaard looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Veron. He has found a way through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, super fine. Can he put it away? He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Changement. Le numéro 4. Le numéro 15. Fabio Cannavaro.
We have got changes here for both sides, in fact.
Neymar.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Attention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, played right into his path.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Stoichkov. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Amiens probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa. Schneider, spread it left. Tries to dink it through. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
It's a sweet ball, that. They're on. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a win. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Terrific header! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substituição em andamento.
Manchester United already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. David Villa. Messi. Deftly away. David Villa gets flagged offside. Collier, can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. And it's Bale. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Long. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely measured pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Short changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross goes in there. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Beckham.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Manchester United are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cantona. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a little off target. Cantona. Lovely chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Oh, what a climb! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is quite a bad shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Passing nice and neat. Lahm gets into some space. What a throw in. And that has been cleared. Has a shot! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I love ambitious and adventurous too.
Out of play for a goal kick. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Bale. Passes short and sharp. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! And the half-time whistle goes. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. Here we go again then. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Corta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ronaldinho. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Lahm at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's taking no... Collar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Sao Paulo can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Collier. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Turan. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Nice control. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pirlo. And it's Lahm. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lahm.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Forwards and with intent. Collar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. David Villa.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Showing good feet. And that will be it. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Diogo Dalot. He's had it taken off him. Diogo Dalot made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He can get that clear. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And it's Vieira. Cantona, can he put it away? Neymar. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Neymar. So we're still where we started right now. Cantona. Manchester United finding their passes. Cantona. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get rid. Ronaldinho. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Can he get it through? Ruben Dias is there to clear. Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe! Oh, it's Batistuta. Chooses to go back. Neymar. Diogo Dalot. And De Ligt. Diogo Dalot. And it's Guardiola. Amrabat. Odo. And Amrabat. Guardiola. Diogo Dalot. And it's Guardiola. Owen! They've got to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. And here's Neymar. That's good play. Engages and forces him off the ball. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Neymar never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Ronaldinho.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Manchester United are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. And Messi! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted, but...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Messi. Now Odo. Messi. Driving forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Now it's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Vieira. No, again there's no way through. Amrabat. Now Otto. De Ligt. That has been cut short. And it's Messi. Cantona. He's got the shot away! Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Thinks one through. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Diogo Dalot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Otto. Amrabat is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This is promising. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a full shapes to shoot! Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Guardiola. And it's Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Messi. Vieira. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. No, that was never going to make it. Caught offside that time. Oh, given away. Mbappe. Now the finish! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Manchester United grab the equaliser. Oh, terrible pass. This might spell danger. Mbappe! Guardiola getting this one clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Rashford. He is through here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. And here's Torres. Diogo Dalot. Can he finish? That's another chance. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want it this time, surely! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. Manchester United need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Torres. That is lovely. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And it's Fernando Torres. Menu. No way through. Quality ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that interception was... And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and...